Today, another adversary lurks in our waters, insidious and pervasive, PFAS, a new villain for a modern era, poised to wreak havoc on our communities and the natural world. Welcome to The Invisible Threat, uncovering the legacy of PFAS contamination. Join us as we delve into the hidden dangers lurking beneath the surface and explore the measures needed to protect our water and our future. The nearly 15,000 per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, or PFAS, are commonly referred to as forever chemicals due to their insidious property of persistence. They were initially developed in the 1940s to help enhance human ingenuity. In the 1970s, companies producing PFAS conducted secretive investigations revealing their extreme toxicity when inhaled and moderately dangerous when ingested. Yet the vital information was shrouded, concealed from both the public and industry workers, not surfacing until the 1990s. But even more worrisome is that until January of 2024, federal laws failed to ban the manufacturing or processing of these chemicals. Consequently, 28 states enacted their own regulations prohibiting specific PFAS in various household goods. PFAS have been detected in various waste disposal sites, fire suppressants utilized in aviation and military facilities, sewage sludge from wastewater treatment plants, electronic devices, and chrome plating operations, as well as natural habitats of wildlife. The presence of these chemicals has also been identified in dairy items, packaging materials for food, and polluted drinking water sources. In addition to industrial and environmental sources, PFAS chemicals are present in many consumer products that people use every day. These products include personal care items such as shampoo, dental floss, and cosmetics, as well as household items like nonstick cookware, cleaning products, and clothing. These chemicals are widely used for convenience, as they have great resistance to heat, stains, oil, grease, and water. Of additional importance, PFAS are very slow to degrade due to powerful carbon-fluorine bonds, earning them the moniker of the strongest in organic chemistry. Out of 329 PFAS banned for manufacture and processing by the EPA, enforceable limits for 6 key chemicals in drinking water were established in April of 2024, following rigorous studies assessing potential health risks. PFAS contamination extends far beyond borders, reaching global landscapes from bustling cities to the Antarctic Peninsula. In the U.S. alone, over 6 million individuals consume water tainted with PFAS at levels exceeding the EPA's guidelines. Here in Nevada, PFAS have been identified in our vital water sources, such as the Las Vegas Wash, Lake Mead, the Truckee River, Lake Tahoe, and Pyramid Lake, impacting approximately 25 million people reliant on water from Lake Mead for drinking, farming, and bathing. The pathway for PFAS intrusion into waterways often traces back to wastewater or industrial dumping, compounding the concerns for public health. Southern Nevada's extensive water recycling footprint confronts the challenge of treating PFAS-laden wastewater from everyday products like shampoo. Human exposure primarily stems from ingestion, posing risks through contaminated water, food packaging, and cookware, with inhalation from airborne particles, cleaning agents, and textiles exacerbating the health hazards. Over 97% of the human population has detectable levels of PFAS in their bloodstream. This is quite problematic as PFAS are known to disrupt the endocrine system, develop cancers, fabricate tumors, and cause various reproductive health issues. Military communities and individuals living near PFAS-producing facilities are the highest risk of exposure and are significantly more likely to develop PFAS-related health effects. Military bases utilize PFAS-containing aqueous film-foaming foams for fire training and firefighting for over 50 years, contaminating the environment and the groundwater for not only the service members, but also the surrounding communities. Manufacturing plants such as 3M in Minnesota and DuPont in West Virginia have introduced high levels of PFAS into water supplies, landfills, and the air, contaminating the local communities and the communities downstream. A research study examined the impacts of PFAS on various thyroid chemicals essential for hormone regulation, including testosterone and thyroid-stimulating hormones, which play key roles in metabolism, growth, and development. While PFAS did not significantly affect testosterone levels, they were found to have a notable impact on thyroid-stimulating hormones, particularly in adolescents, influencing thyroid function that can affect overall health and well-being. PFAS exposure has also been associated with various types of cancer, including testicular, kidney, leukemia, lymphoma, and prostate cancer. Studies have shown specific PFAS chemicals like perfluorooctanoic acid and perfluorohexane sulfonic acid are linked to different forms of cancer, with perfluorohexane sulfonic acid being connected to alterations in cell cycle proteins and carcinogenic effects in the human population. Finally, forever chemicals have been linked to reproductive issues in both men and women. In men, studies have found that testicular cancer and fertility issues are more likely to occur with PFAS exposure, and that male children are more likely to be born with undescended testes or abnormal urethra openings. However, in females, PFAS exposure has been linked to disruptions in ovum development and hormonal production of steroids. Additionally, ovarian reserve and endogenous hormone synthesis may occur due to exposure. PFAS don't only affect the human population, though. The environment and other animals are also damaged by their presence. PFAS can be found all around us in our soil, water, and small particles or vapors in the air. Due to the widespread use of PFAS, it is difficult to stop the usage, causing many of the most harmful PFAS to be replaced with presumably less harmful PFAS. However, not enough research is present in order to really know the truth about all the various PFAS chemicals. Cleaning up or getting rid of the PFAS chemicals from the environment is no easy feat either. There have been numerous attempts at developing an efficient technique, however none have prevailed. Separation and destructive technologies have been used for cleaning up PFAS. Destructive technologies are the most desired as they limit human exposure and prevent further environmental damage, whereas separation technologies limit human exposure, but it continues to cause environmental damage. Incineration, also known as thermal degradation, can be used as a destructive method for cleaning up PFAS. It requires an oxygen-rich heating chamber that can destroy most organic compounds in intense heat. PFAS are assumed to be destroyed in this intense heat, making this a viable solution to eliminating the chemicals in the environment. Of additional benefit, incinerators are widely used for other disposal treatments and are therefore already well established and can easily help to destroy PFAS if they are not doing so. However, significant secondary waste may be generated, including ash and gas, which may contain non-combusted products, tiny particles, and volatile compounds. These waste products may be difficult to collect and dispose of in a way that will reduce PFAS exposure effect. Electrochemical oxidation is another destructive technology that has demonstrated PFAS removal of up to 99% of long-chain PFAS by separating intermediate products and parent compounds. This defluorinates the compounds, breaking the strong carbon-fluorine bond. Sadly, electrochemical oxidation is not effective for short-chain PFAS and can even increase the PFAS concentration after treatment. Another disadvantage of utilizing electrochemical oxidation is that it consumes a significant amount of energy and has expensive electrodes that make it difficult to scale up this destructive technique. However, electrochemical oxidation can strongly perform in low volume and low temperature conditions without having a large impact. Thirdly, PFAS destruction can also be completed through plasma, which electronically charges gas to create highly reactive oxidative and reductive species. Thermal and non-thermal plasma reactors are possible, but non-thermal reactions consume lower levels of energy when using supporting gases at atmospheric pressure. The short time used by non-thermal reactions is a major advantage. However, some contaminated water can reduce the effectiveness of destroying PFAS. Photocatalysis, another form of PFAS destruction, involves the absorption of a proton with a photocatalyst to accelerate the rate of reaction. This method can treat PFAS in water and air as it requires lower levels of energy and can be performed at ambient temperatures. The products of photocatalysis are greater than that of other methods as it generates toxic reaction products and is highly efficient for only one type of tested PFAS. Sonolysis is a fifth destructive technique that utilizes an acoustic field to create and implode vapor bubbles. The collapse of the bubbles is the driving mechanism to destroy PFAS by creating extreme heat and oxidation. The advantages of sonolysis are that it can degrade PFAS without a pre-treatment process and in soils. However, this method has only been conducted in a laboratory, making many developments still necessary. A final way to destroy PFAS is through supercritical water oxidation. This causes increased organic solubility and enhanced oxidation by keeping water above 374 degrees Celsius and at an atmospheric pressure of 218. An advantage to using supercritical water oxidation for PFAS disposal is that it is faster than most of the destruction technologies and is more environmentally friendly, as highly toxic nitrogen oxides and sulfur oxides are not formed. Outside of the different methods of cleaning up these chemicals, the level of environmentally found PFAS is also impacting wildlife. Many animals like fish and birds have been identified as having detectable concentrations of PFAS. The animals with the highest concentrations are found near highly contaminated sites and can have altered protein prevalence or location. Dynamic and responsive physiological changes can also be seen and have the possibility to disrupt reproductive cycles and other important biological processes. A future free of PFAS demands collective action rooted in innovation and sustainability. By advocating for stringent regulations, fostering the development of safer alternatives, and cultivating awareness about PFAS reduction, we can collaboratively forge a safer tomorrow for all. Embrace this narrative of hope and determination, channeling our forces toward a shared promise of safeguarding our planet and future generations from the pernicious grip of PFAS. In unity, we hold the power to shape a brighter and more sustainable world. Will you join us on this journey towards a cleaner, safer future?